If you want to absolutely ruin your Minecraft experience, I mean make it the worst thing you have ever done in your entire life, then go ahead and craft one of these new chest recipes. And if you don't want to ruin your experience, then just click off the video right now. But before you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Before we go on destroying our Minecraft world with some random chest recipes that will completely ruin us, let's go ahead and do something that might actually be decently useful. And by decently useful, I actually mean incredibly useful. I want to start off with a bang here. Let's not go right into crying, but you might see me cry later on in the video. But the first thing we're going to do is craft a chest with this bucket attached via the hinges on the side. Also, guys, let me know whether you say via or via, or if you spell it out V-I-A whenever you say that. That would be weird if you spelled it out. We're gonna grab this bucket down and craft ourselves also a chest. And look at this thing, a beautiful empty chest where we can store all of our items if we wanted to, but we don't want to. What we want to do is grab that chest inside the crafting table and attach the bucket onto the bottom of it. The sucking action beneath this chest. And essentially, although it's going to look like this chest is being attached with the open side up, really what's going on here, let me explain this to you in scientific analogies. We're flipping the bucket upside down, drilling a hole through the bottom with a couple of screws and attaching it to the bottom of the chest. More like engineering than science. But there we have our bucket chest. Now, when I place this thing down, as you can see, there is a hole right there. We're gonna place it down like usual. You can see through the top there, but when you open the chest, what do we have inside? Like a magician, there is a grass block. And there is not a grass block because we placed a grass block inside. There's a grass block in this chest because we placed the chest on a grass block. That is the magic of being able to attach a bucket to the bottom of the chest. But we can go over to this diamond here, the most exclusive, extravagant ore that we could find in Minecraft. And we no longer have to worry about it at all. I mean, our concern has been tossed out the window like a bad habit. We can toss our bucket chest on top of the diamond ore, and inside the bucket chest, we now have a diamond ore. Break this thing down really fast, pick it back up, drop it back on the diamond ore, and we've got ourselves another diamond ore inside the chest. And we could repeat this as often as we want, because now we can place these ores back down and quickly mine them and grab the diamonds from those ores, and we can replace this chest as often as we want. But the most secure thing to do will probably be grab this one diamond ore, grab this chest back up, and then head back to the surface. Because at the surface, we could place the diamond back down, place the chest on top, grab another diamond, wreck that bad boy right back down, and repeat this process over and over again. This thing provides all the diamonds we could ever need. So now that we have something good, let's go to something bad. Something you should never, ever, 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 ever in your entire life or your Minecraft career ever place anything inside of. But before we decide to ruin everything, we're going to first quickly craft ourselves a white bed, or any bed for that matter. Place it as far away from this deserted island as we can, like hidden on the other side of the sand here. Let's set that up really fast, and then we'll just break this back down. Actually, we do need to have ourselves just a tad bit of sand, so we'll grab that really quick. There we go. Boom, boom. Then we're going to go to the far side of that bed over there. We're going to place this crafting table down. We're going to craft ourselves one more chest inside of it, and then back inside of the crafting table, we're going to craft a piece of TNT, except not like we normally would. We're going to craft it with a chest right in the middle. So place the sand. I believe it's like this. I could be wrong. It is, in fact, the correct recipe. 2 gunpowder, 2 blocks of sand, a chest in the center, and we get our TNT chest. This thing right here will destroy any item that we place inside of it. It will ruin any item that we want to store. And on the other side of this deserted island, let's quickly just place everything that we actually need in there before we decide to ruin our experience. And we'll hold on to 1 diamond, because what you need is steaks, baby. You gotta have good steaks. And that is a diamond. And when we do... What? This thing is literally a trap, except the difference is that it's an obvious trap. You can clearly see, probably don't open this thing up and put anything inside. It literally says TNT chest on the top of it. It can definitely get crazier than that, though. The TNT chest isn't all that nuts. It's clearly a dangerous item to be touching. You clearly should not be putting anything inside of it. But if you see this next chest, you're going to want to check it out. Let's use some obsidian and quickly build ourselves one of our handy dandy nether portals. And when we've got our nether portal set up, we're going to grab a chest and toss this bad boy through the nether portal right to the other side with a running start. Okay. That might have been the worst toss ever done in the history of humanity. Toss it through, and when we go to the other side, this chest has been shifted from the regular earthly chest that it once was to a chest from another dimension. Leave the nether portal alone. We don't want to mess with that anymore. We want to place this chest down and check this out. Find ourselves a decent location right there, and you can see it's almost a miniature portal right in front of the chest. And if you were to walk upon this, wouldn't you attempt to check it out, to investigate, to find out what might be inside? That's what I thought when I first saw this chest. And then I realized that when we attempt to investigate this chest, that portal's activated and it teleports us right into the sky. I actually do want to see, though. Let's place that there. 2, 3, 4. And with that, I've got a platform set. It's 19 blocks straight up directly on top of this chest. I'm gonna see if we can teleport opening the chest right to the top of the platform. This will be the greatest victory in my entire life if this works. Just to be confident, let's stand directly above the chest so we're right above the platform.
Launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Launch! Oh! We did it! I think we get teleported 20 blocks up. Not quite enough to kill us, but enough if we're injured to take us out. But if we've got full hearts, we're just fine. If we have this platform set at 19 blocks, we can actually teleport right on top of it. Now, just imagine how confused somebody would be if they're chasing you down, you run on top of a purple chest they've never seen before, and all of a sudden, you're gone. And to prevent them from getting up, just quickly mine out the platform before they jump up here. And they would get wiped as soon as they jump, especially if you whack them once with this diamond axe. But if we really want to never be found, and we also want our chests to never be found, then we can craft a chest that is so hard to find that even you may never find this chest. Just quickly take these shears to some leaves because we need some camo. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. And then inside a crafting table, we are going to craft with leaves and with dirt and with cobblestone. One chest right in the center, leaves across the top, because that's, of course, what's above the earth. Then we've got the dirt. That is, of course, what is below the earth. And some cobblestone, because that's like middle ground. And when you place all of these items inside the crafting table, it's going to look like nothing is crafted. But I assure you, you have crafted the Camouflage Chest. And pull this thing down into your inventory so you have it there. It's actually really confusing to work with. I'm holding it in my hand right now. I know you can't tell, but it is right there in my hand. And we can place this thing down. We'll place it right in front of this birch tree. So just keep note of this. Place it down. And when we go over it, of course, we can see the outline. We can open the chest up. We can store some of our more valuable items inside of the chest. But anywhere else, you can't see that there's anything there. If you were to forget where this chest was, you would be at a loss and all of your items would be lost. And nobody's gonna run up to this birch tree and see, oh, maybe I'll check the thin air. But let's go the exact opposite direction. And instead of making a chest invisible, let's make the chest as visible as we possibly can. We can use 9 chests in order to craft one massive chest, literally called the massive chest. And we can pull this thing down. It doesn't even fit in the hotbar. It's kind of insane. Really quickly, let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a visual here. Jump up, up, up. Take our massive chest, and we're gonna chuck this thing onto the grass here. Chuck it. Oh my word. Just for comparison's sake, this is what a normal chest looks like. That's a normal chest. Clear out this useless material so we can actually see this thing real decently. Walk up to a normal chest. Boom. Chest wide open. You try and walk up to a massive chest. You try and open it. It literally tells you you can't reach the latch. And also, you tiny, tiny man. Look, guys, I'm 5'8", 5'7", 5'8" on a good day, 5'9" on a great day. And even I can't reach this latch. You gotta be 6 foot at least to be able to reach it. I'm sure if you were 6 foot, you'd be just fine. But we have got one last chest that we can craft that you should never craft. All of these, just leave them here, except for maybe the bucket chest. That one is a good one to have on hand. This is going to be attaching the rocket fuel to a chest. We've got the firework rockets here. We're gonna place them right around this chest like voila. As you can see, there the rockets have been attached to the side of the chest. Pull that down and we have our fireworks chest. Let's go over to our launch pad here, official NASA launch pad, and we can place down our fireworks rocket chest right there on the ground. Now, this is going to send any item you want up into orbit. So if you want to reach contact with alien civilizations or land something on the moon for future generations to be able to go find and explore, however you want to do it, this chest is your chest. The only problem is, obviously, it requires an ignition process or lighting the fireworks in order to work, so we've got to wait for it to stop raining. But when we finally have weather conditions for launch that are totally acceptable, we can go inside the chest. And I want to keep everything except we can go ahead and drop off the oak leaves. Or maybe what we should do, if alien civilization gets this, is drop some wheat seeds. I don't know if they grow organic stuff on an alien planet. So let's drop those wheat seeds right inside the... Oh, it's going up. It's going up. It's going... I don't think that chest made it into orbit.